need a unified home. Those are two completely different things. Here's what happens in a lot of homes. Mom says one thing, dad says another. The kids learn fast which parent to ask for what they want. And when conflict comes, it either explodes in front of the kids or it gets buried and the tension just sits in the air. You know that awkward feeling when mom and dad are fighting. Either way, the children feel it. They don't need the details, they feel the division. There's a Hebrew word, echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Echad doesn't mean identical, it means unified. Many parts, but one purpose, one mission, one vision, one heart. A husband and wife don't need to think the same. They need to be covenanted to the same mission. There's a difference. It's part of why marriage is such a powerful thing of a covenant, is uniting your missions together. That's the difference between uniformity and unity. Uniformity demands agreement. Echad requires covenant. Here's how you actually build echad in your home. It's very practical. You can start it this week. We have 3 core activities that if you've ever been on my channel here. By the way, my name is Carlos Campos, and my wife and I, we are known as the Amish Matchmakers. Why? Because we help Amish singles find godly spouses, create epic marriages, and develop a legacy rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. It's what we do. It's what our reputation has become. We are not personally Amish, but we have helped many Amish. Matter of fact, I've got pictures on my walls of different wedding ceremonies that we've led over the last 6 years. I think it's total over 30 couples we've directly been involved with mentoring them and helping them to match up. And most of them were previously Anabaptist, Amish, or Mennonite background, which gave us our reputation as the Amish Matchmakers. So there you have it. It's why we are known and why that's our YouTube channel. Let me help you with 3 core activities that we teach all of them how to do, and bringing them together is the same as keeping them together and having epic. And these 3 core activities are Epic 30, MVP, and Triggers to Triumph. Epic 30 together, not just apart. You know, a lot of times people have their individual devotionals and it creates, though, when you're doing your own thing as a couple. I've got my devotional, he's got his, right? The wife says that, or the husband will say, yeah, I do my own thing. It can create isolation and division subconsciously. But when you're connecting and doing this connection with the Father, connection with each other, release, receive, give, right? That's the Epic 30 process. Journaling, getting a letter back from the Papa, journaling to release, right? Receive wisdom from the Father and then give it to others, your spouse and your children. It creates unity. It's part of getting into the flow, a beneficial flow, full of life, full of love. And then giving gratitudes and worthies in our process of Epic 30. Share it with your spouse and kids. Let them watch you receive and declare it as a family, verbally. Super good, super powerful, super beneficial for your children, super beneficial for you to know and feel that. MVP, one voice. Sit down with your wife, write your family mission together, then speak it over your kids until they can say it back to you. Do you have a mission as a couple, as a family, as a legacy? Do you know where you're headed and what you want to do and why? It's powerful when you have that. I'm telling you. What's your family legacy MVP? What's your crest? What's it represent and why? Triggers to triumph. Before the trigger reaches the children, name what causes division between you and your spouse. Process it together. So your kids see the resolution, not just the uproar or the fight, but they see you coming back together as a couple. Super powerful. And Triggers to Triumph will give you that tool. So 3 core activities that literally will bring Echad, bring oneness, but not the same. So Chantel and I was telling you, have worked with and walked with over 30 couples into a covenant of marriage, really mentoring them, guiding them, and even matching them up in a lot of the cases. And the strongest homes we've seen are never the ones where mom and dad agree on everything. That's not what we're talking about here. They're the ones where the kids have watched their parents disagree and then come back together. They have the conflict. They understand that iron sharpens iron. They sharpen each other. They grow through the process. We often say that triggers are opportunities for growth. So, are you willing to grow? That's what builds security in a child. Not a perfect home, but a unified one. Before we close this, I want to ask you one question for you, your spouse, for you and your girlfriend, for you and your fiance. What is one trigger that divides you? What is one trigger if you're married, have kids, that divides you in front of your children? Name it. Seriously. You can't process. It's hard to process what you haven't named and called. Like, do you know what's creating this division? Do you know what's creating the conflict? Would you drop it in the comments? And let's build a unified home together. If you want unity in your home, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Unity, not uniformity, but unity. And what's one trigger that divides you and your spouse currently in front of your kids? Or what is one thing that divides you and your fiance, your girlfriend currently? Name it below, seriously. And then let's continue to grow. Let's continue to get better together. And let's work on these things. There are practical ways to create unity, create synchronicity together, but not the same. You and your identity matters. Who you are, your strengths, your personality is a blessing and a benefit. Now unify in your mission, unify in where you're heading together to make a difference in the world. If this is beneficial, you want to connect with us directly, and we have a group on school.com, SKOOL.com / epic your life. Okay, that's our school group, Epic Your Life. We got it. Epic Intensive coming up. Would love to see you there. Have you be a part of what we're creating, homes and lives that are epic. God bless you. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on our next live.